Next, so successive distance, what is that? Ratio. Distance covered in successive intervals. Distance covered by body in successive intervals. Successive intervals. Distance covered ratio. Distance covered by body in successive intervals. Ratio of distance covered by a body in successive intervals. So for example, we can consider a body. So now it is falling freely. So t is equal to 0 second, t is equal 1 second, t is equal 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So distance covered ratio. 0 to 1 second distance covered is S1, and 1 to 2 second distance covered is S2, S3, and so on. Like this way, distance covered by the body in successive intervals. This is body distance covered ratio in the successive intervals. So according to this equation of motion, what is it? S is equal to u plus a into n minus 1 by 2. This is equation which is used to distance covered in the successive intervals, right? That is 0 to 1 and 1 to 2, okay, and so on. So freely falling body. Body is falls freely. Conditions u0, a is equal to 2 plus g. Okay. Then t is equal to what is that? Here n value. N is nothing but 1. N is equal 1. Therefore S1 is equal to g into 1 minus 1 by 2. That is equal g by 2. N is equal to S2 is equal to g into 2 minus 1 by 2. That is 3g by 2. Next, n is equal to 3 seconds. Then distance covered is S3 is equal g into 3 minus 1 by 2. 3 to is 6, 6 minus of 1, 5g by 2. Next, n is equal to 4. S4 is equal to g into 4 minus 1 by 2. So that is equal to what is that? 7g by 2. Next, 9g by 2, 11g by 2, and so on. So therefore, distance covered ratio S1 is to S2 is to S3, S4, and so on, that is equal to g by 2, 3g by 2, next 5g by 2, next 7g by 2, and so on. G by 2 get cancelled. Therefore 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7, and so on. Odd integral multiples. Next, distance covered by a body in intervals. Ratio of distance covered by a body in intervals. Intervals, that is 0 to 1, 0 to 2, 0 to 3, and so on. So you can, okay, 0 to 1 second, next one 0 to 2 seconds, distance covered S2, next 0 to 3 seconds, distance covered is S3, and so on, right? So the distance covered ratio, how we can measure? according to this equation of motion, S is equal to ut plus half at square. Previous equation belongs to distance covered in successive intervals. This is equation belongs to distance covered in starting to ending interval, right? So that is 0 to 1 and 0 to 2 and 0 to 3 and so on. So therefore, what is the t value? 1 second. Therefore S1 is equal to 0 plus 1 by 2 g into 1 square, that is equal g by 2. T is equal to seconds, you can substitute. Then up to 2 seconds distance covered is 0 plus 1 by 2 into g2 square. Therefore 4 into g by 2. Next, t is equal to 3 seconds, you can substitute. S3 is equal to 0 plus 1 by 2 g into 3 square. Okay, 9 into g by 2. Conditions for freely falling body. What are the conditions? U0 A is equal plus G. Comes down under the gravity. Right. Now, ratio. T is equal to 4 seconds. You can find S4 is equal to 0 plus 1 by 2 G4 square. That is 16 G by 2. So, similar way, ratio. The ratio is equal to what is that? G by 2 is 4G by 2. Next 9G by 2, 16G by 2 and so on. G by 2 get cancelled. Therefore 1 is 4 is 9 is 16. Okay. Squares. Ratio is in squares. Here distance covered by the body in intervals. Distance covered by body in successive intervals by the distance covered by the body in intervals intervals here 0 to 1 G1, next 1 to 2, next 2 to 3 seconds. Here 0 to 1 and 0 to 2, 0 to 3 seconds. Right? So when we are observing the ratio, that is 1 by 1 east, what is that? Next one. So 3 by, what is that? 4, 2 square. Next one 5 by 9. Next 7 by 16. Next 9 by 25. Okay. So next one 11 by 36 and so on. Okay. So what is the percentage of distance covered in percentage of distance covered by freely falling body in fifth interval. How we can measure? What is the percentage of the distance covered by freely falling body in fifth interval? That is S5 divided by S into 100. So therefore fifth interval nothing but what is that? Up to here it is first interval. Next, this ratio will be covered in second interval. First, second. This ratio is covering in third interval. Fourth. Next, fifth. So, therefore, 9 by 25 into 100. 25 1 ja, 25 4 ja, 36%. 36%. Okay. Next, let we can consider a body projected vertically upward. Then what is the maximum height? Maximum height covered. And next, time of ascent. Maximum height is nothing but vertical displacement covered by body up to its final velocity become, what is it? 0. That is called, what is it? Maximum height. That is H max. Right. So we can consider a body, it is projected vertically upward. Conditions: U is equal to U, A is equal to minus G, S is equal to H. Maximum height reach, final velocity become 0 after reaching that height. So according to equation of motion, that is v square minus of u square, that is equal to as. Therefore 0 square minus of u square is equal to minus of 2g into h. This is maximum height. Minus get cancelled. Therefore maximum height reached by the projectile is u square by 2g. Next, time of ascent. Time of ascent is nothing but time taken by the body to reach up. Time taken by body to reach maximum height. That is called, what is it? Time of ascent. So we can take a body. Now it is projected vertically up. So initial speed is u, a is equal to minus g. Then time taken to reach up is ta. After reaching maximum height, final velocity become 0. So according to equation of motion, here v is equal to u plus at. Why? Because initial speed is known, acceleration known, time known, velocity known. So we can use this formula. 0 is equal to u minus of g into ta. U is equal to g into ta. Ta is equal to u by g. Right. Next, time of descent. Time of descent means time taken by the body to reach ground. Okay, so this is time taken by body to reach ground from maximum height. Okay, so it is called as time of descent. Conditions: u0, a is equal to plus g, s is equal to height, maximum height, time taken to reach this ground is d. So this is equal to ut plus half at square from equation of motion. So is h max is equal to 0 plus half into g into td square. Maximum height we are already derived u square by 2g. Therefore half into that is g td square. 2 get cancelled, u square by g value take into denominator g square td square. Here td is equal to u by g. Okay, so time of flight nothing but your total time taken means time taken by the body to reach up and time taken by the body to reach ground. So it is called, what is it, time of ascent and time of descent. Total time taken, it is called as, what is it, time of flight, u by g plus u by g. Therefore t is equal to u by g.